It's an NA versus EU first game of the day once again. And G2 right now sitting on that one win. If they do take down EG, then they're going to have to take down either JDG or Damwon to get into that race for the top two. But losing here could be detrimental for G2 as well. So very important game for both these teams. They don't fall for the bait, and now they could look for something on a dive.
Yeah, could be a potential here as Flacket down relatively low. Let's see where the Vulcan can land the bubble there.
Help me! Help me!
Forward! Will he pick up the Rampage kill? No, he won't because Cowrie locks down first blood for North America. Targamas is now a sitting Thresh underneath this turret. Can this one work, though, is the question. Good flash out of the piercing light. It's actually the execute onto Vulcan, and EG take 2 for nothing. Up on a shadow wave here towards the bottom side. Cowrie just kind of knocked down Flacket. Targamas, he's been in this position before, Cadril, and I don't think it's a good one. Hooks
Come down from the thresh and the teleport will
And I didn't like the ending.
The flash comes out from the Thresh, and the teleport will mean that Targamas survives. And this Rift Herald is going to be taken. Jojo looking for a dive, lands the backflip. There's the ult from Caps. Perfect execution. This time's going to work out. And this is the problem. Impact can be there at a moment's notice, but Broken Blade's going to show up as well. Caps on 200 health, but he doesn't seem to care. As well as the knock-up not going to connect there onto Jojo. And he hasn't even gone into his shroud just yet. Does eventually get in there. Is the Ornhorn blown. They get the knock-up. In comes Impact. Doesn't find the taunt, but Inspired's here as well. There's the shutdown onto Jojo, but can they win the fight is the question. Impact flashing to get himself out of there, and Inspired, he's very, very fast, thinking about whether he wants to protect the Shen, but he does make it out.
Behind Broken Blade.
My goodness, the W just healed him for 1 billion health there, from the looks of it. Emperor's Divide gonna go straight into the stopwatch as Jankos gets a kickback, but there's the ult, and Jojo's just gonna pick up the kill under Caps. This is looking just too good for EG. The final team fight is gonna be a double for Cowrie. Can we get him more? There's the triple, and EG will take their first Nexus here at the group stage. Because he is still trying to fight against Broken Blade. Grand Challenge does come out. The Ignite comes through as well as Jankos is going to zig and zag and try and find his way in here. Does manage to throw Nuguri up towards the sky. Is this going to work out? Is the question. Is Broken Blade's going to be taken down? It's a 1-for-1 in the top lane. First blood goes over to Broken Blade.
I think a lot of pressure. Hang on a second.
Is that going to kill
Alright,
him?
gang, let's punch this bitch.
Well, on the side of the Swain. Broken Blade gets the turret, but will he be able to get out is the question. Dawning Shadow flies through. There's the flash out for Broken Blade. Now trying to find these weak points as well. Gets the heal. He's just chilling on the outside edge, but it's just not going to be enough. Nuguri picks up the kill in the end, and he also has an ulti available to lock down Flacket. Canyon grabs that kill.
And we'll say it again, if G2 lose, they're out of the World Championship.
Not out of the woods just yet, though, as Showmaker finally distorts to get himself out. Jankos very, very close to death as Canyon finds himself the backline. Can he get the reset, though, is the question. The answer is absolutely not. But still, it is so much damage from Damwon Kia. They are so far ahead, and Caps just couldn't do enough. Belveth also going to fall down as now Broken Blade just trying to lunge his way out of this. It's not going to be enough. The chase potential just too high. And Riposte comes in. Showmaker says he doesn't mind.
Nuguri is on the way, doesn't have that ultimate, but knocked down.
Oh dear, Cap's just gonna get exploded. It's the Lucian damage here. The Riposte is decent, but he doesn't have it available for Flacket, and Broken Blade now has it on cooldown, so he's just dead. A double kill now for Dr. Arm. Lucian Nami today has just been absurd. And you could see it's just Targamas trying to escape. And in the meantime, Damwon Kia just going to take down these Nexus turrets. What a ridiculous game here for the LCK representatives against G2. And unfortunately, we now have to wave goodbye to both G2 and EG.
Off of pretty much any side of the map he wants. Flash Engage going to land there for the first stun. Hope could be the easy target there. Going to stay in range. They blow up the cask. And it's first blood into a jump. And missing, might be missing his entire health bar. Stun's going to land. Another rocket jump available, but still, it's going to be the 2-0 start of the bot side.
X Flash coming in, they're gonna go for this.
He's gonna get the flip back into the stun, into the rocket jump, the combo they wanted to go for, and Hope is certainly gonna die. And can they get a bit more though? Gets the rocket jump to push in for the next one. There's the reset, and missing, he's gonna drop a double kill in for Flacket.
G2 are crushing the JDG bot lane, playing so disrespectfully. And it looked like the smoke screen was really what made the difference there. Drops the smoke screen on the Nidalee, so he loses vision of the dragon, and now Caps looking for the kills.
Dives in for a lot. Missing could be the target. It's a nice ulti across to buy space. Goes to flash away, has a blast plant, but Caps still in the chase. Auto Q might kill. Auto Q, one more is going to get him for sure. No, the shield, but they're not going to get him back in time. The bailout, I don't think it's going to happen. There's one, and they're chasing in for the next two. A double kill in for Caps, and Jankos get the second.
But here comes G2. Broken Blade is here. He's TP'd in. Kanavi's going to be in trouble.
Quick heal, there's the ulti, flashes the root up in place, knock him forward. Broken Blade finds one kill, but he's under the tower. He's gonna flash in to be 1-for-1. There's no way you gotta get him here, right? At this point, he's gonna get the slows, getting the rest of the abilities. So Broken Blade burns his flash to trade equal gold, but in the bot side, Flacca knocks down a turret. Down to the final turrets, the final nexus. JDG will go for 5-0. The fight for first place in the group. The only way they could lose that is if they get forced a tiebreaker. They have complete control over their own destiny. So far, undefeated at the World Championship. The LPL champions.
One of the favorites for the entire thing.
Look at us. Huh? Who would have thought? Not me.
G2 can watch the end of their tournament lives. A 1-5 record. The winless week for the LEC sadly continues. Their hopes rest on Rogue, and JDG still first in the group. It just feels inevitable that they'll take over. And I feel bad for Targamas because he played the first 5 minutes of that game, I think literally perfectly.